enter into the raffle and scope out the amazing silent auction items. Plus, use that chat feature and tell us your name and where you're joining us from. We want to say hello. We have a great program for you tonight. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you again soon. We have friends joining us from all across the world. So thank you and welcome. And if you are an overachiever and already online now, head over to momchamber.org to enter into the raffle and scope out the amazing silent auction items. Plus, use that chat feature and tell us your name and where you're joining us from. We want to say hello. We have a great program for you tonight. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you again soon. Good evening, I'm Bao Vang, and welcome to the 15th Annual Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce Virtual Business Awards and Celebration. Finish your dinner, pour yourself a drink, then call your friends and invite them over. We begin the program at 6 p.m. Central Time. We have friends joining us from welcome. And if you are an overachiever and already online now, head over to momchamber.org to enter into the raffle and scope out the amazing silent auction items. Plus, use that chat feature and tell us your name and where you're joining us from. We want to say hello. We have a great program for you tonight. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you again soon.
We rise through adversity.
We rise through adversity.
We will rise through adversity.
We will rise through adversity.
We will rise through adversity.
Hello, and Nyojong Tsoleng Tsotu. Tonight, the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce welcomes you to the biggest night of the year to honor, support, and highlight Hmong and Asian American businessmen and women in Wisconsin. I'm Bao Vang. I'm honored to be your host today. Currently, I'm the Vice President of Communications for Better Business Bureau serving Minnesota and North Dakota. For more than 100 years, our mission has been to foster an ethical marketplace where buyers and sellers trust each other. Through BBB accreditation, small businesses partner to stand out as trusted, vetted, credible, ethical, and reliable companies. I'm so thankful for the BBB Wisconsin team for hosting me this week and for their bronze sponsorship of today's program. My professional career started in 2006 when I had just turned 22 and moved from St. Paul, Minnesota to Wausau, Wisconsin, where I produced and anchored the morning news. I also fell in love, got married, was working under, and had the front row seats to entrepreneurs right in Wausau. And then I spent another 3 years at WBAY TV in Green Bay, Wisconsin. From my experience about newsmakers, they were often business professionals and leaders, entrepreneurs, owners and operators, solopreneurs, and it just makes sense. These individuals are our community's leaders. They have the ability to identify problems, and they have the vision to create a product or service to solve them, fulfilling the needs of their customers. Business leaders are resourceful. They work beyond a 9 to 5 and on weekends, and they are resilient. Most importantly, they rise through adversity. That's our theme tonight, rising through adversity. And oh boy, has there been a mountain of adversity through our business community over the last couple of years. The global pandemic threatened our health and well-being. It limited operating hours or shuttered doors. Employees were let go or furloughed. Finances were fragile. COVID-19 fueled racism and violent attacks against Asian American Pacific Islanders. Civil unrest after the murder of George Floyd sparked pain, trauma, and devastation. The truth is, the mental, physical, and emotional toll of these disruptions over the last 20 months have had significant impact on all of us, and the deep and long-term effects is still to be unknown. Here we are, though, emerging today from a nightmare we cannot escape. And as we take a moment to pause and to see how each other have fared, some businesses and leaders, professionals, weather that storm okay, a few others well, and even for a few others, better than before COVID. The stories of individuals nominated for 5 categories will be of adaptation, determination, perseverance, grace and gratitude, and sometimes a little bit of luck. The first award recognizes the Young Professional of the Year. Next, the Professional of the Year. Then we'll hear from Executive Director Dr. Macy Yang Her's Community Impact Report, and we'll move forward with the Business Awards. You'll meet the finalists for the Startup and Emerging Businesses of the Year, and we'll name the winners, and then we'll wrap up this program with the Business of the Year Award. Sprinkled in tonight's program will be special messages from community leaders and champions who will join us via video and are eager to be in community with you again soon. Now, this Business Awards and celebration also serves as a fundraiser to help the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce execute their big and bold goals. That means we need your help. Please do enter into the raffle, and for as little as $10, you can win the grand raffle prize. And if you haven't heard about that, it's a $1,300 valued Pokemon cards gift set. A car, adults and kids would love this. The raffle closes at 7 p.m. and we will announce the winner during the show. Now, other great items are available in the silent auction, which is available through 11 p.m. tonight. Now, bid on your must-have items. I've already taken a close look. Here's my list. A tool set for my husband, Granite Peak ski passes for friends, and a zip lining adventure for myself. I want to try every single zip line in Wisconsin. So if you're feeling generous, that's my wish list for you. And when you participate in the raffle or silent auction tonight, you're making it possible for the Chamber to support and uplift small businesses in our community. Follow the lead of the many amazing sponsors who are committed to the mission of this great organization. I want to spotlight them right now. Thank you first to U.S. Bank as our title sponsor. Next, our platinum sponsors, LJ Inc. and the world champions, Milwaukee Bucks. And finally, our bronze sponsors. I want to take a moment to list them now. CoVantage, thank you. Hmong American Center, Alternative Family Services, Wisconsin United Coalition of Mutual Assistance Associations, RPM Bodywork, Madison Area Technical College, thank you. Hmong American Friendship Association, Northwestern Mutual, Nyozho Milwaukee TV, Better Business Bureau Serving Wisconsin, and the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation. Special thanks also to our legacy donors who have committed to making an annual gift to the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce to ensure the sustainability of these programs and services. Take a look. Thank you first to Moa and Sophia Zhang with Zhang Ginseng, and Yi and Tong Vu, owners of Bowl 91 in Little Siam. And new this year, just announced, Phyllis Birmingham, thank you, our newest partner and legacy donor. Please let us know if you want to join those folks as legacy donors. All right, once again, thank you all. Thank you our sponsors and our champions. Now, speaking of champions, this fall, Wisconsin's top leader, Governor Tony Evers, announced an historic $75 million in funding for ethnic and diverse chambers and economic development offices. It was a joyous day. Please welcome now Governor Evers.
Good evening, Governor Tony Evers here, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce's 15th Annual Business Award Celebration. I'm so glad to be joining you once again for this Business Award ceremony, celebrating some incredible AAPI businesses in our state, including this year's outstanding awardees. The Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce has a rich history of serving Hmong and Asian American businesses throughout the state of Wisconsin. Over the years, they've helped businesses grow and develop, shared practices to help business owners hone their entrepreneurial skills, and uplifted communities across our state, all of which has helped ensure Hmong and AAPI-owned businesses have the opportunity to thrive. Wisconsin is incredibly proud of our shared history with the Hmong community and the vital role Hmong Wisconsinites, especially our Hmong entrepreneurs, play in our economy and the cultural fabric of our state. But as we know, COVID-19 has had a disproportionate impact on communities and businesses of color, which has only made the work you do even more critical. In order to ensure our state's recovery is sustainable and successful, we need to make sure every family, every worker, every business, and every community can bounce back together. I'm thankful for your partnership in building this sort of future we want for our state, one that's equitable, just, and works for everyone. I'm incredibly proud to support the work done by the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce and all the businesses they serve. So with that, I want to thank the Chamber for inviting me to speak to you tonight, and I wish you a successful evening celebrating Hmong and AAPI businesses across the state. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor Evers. It is refreshing to hear you believe that AAPI businesses are vital to this economy and the cultural fabric of our state. Now, from the governor to the governing board, please welcome now HWCC's board chair, Patrick Martin of Landmark Credit Union, live in the studio with us.
Thank you, Belle. Welcome to HWCC's 15th Annual Business Award Celebration. The annual Business Awards celebration is our annual fundraiser, which allows us the opportunity to highlight the impact of the Chamber's work and our Hmong and Asian American businesses from throughout the state. Our theme this year is Rising Through Adversity. The COVID-19 pandemic brought about a rise in xenophobia, racism, and intolerance towards AAPI businesses and communities worldwide. Like the AAPI ancestors who have faced numerous hardships, we too must and will rise through this challenging time. This year's theme highlights AAPI businesses and professionals who have endured and rose up through the challenges confronting their businesses. Hwcc stands by our AAPI-owned businesses and communities, and together we will rise through adversity. We must continue elevating economically underserved communities in Wisconsin. A way to accomplish this is through sustaining the work of our chamber and expanding our capacity across the state. We are happy to launch our silent auction this year. There are a lot of great items in the auction, so don't forget to bid throughout the evening. Bidding will close at 11 o'clock, and your chance to win our massive Pokemon Grand Raffle prize, worth over $1,300, will end at 7 p.m. We hope that you patronize these businesses who donated to our raffle and utilize the talent and resources that are available from our Hmong and Asian American communities in Wisconsin. This year, we are honored to recognize our 5th Professional of the Year Award, our 2nd Young Professional of the Year, and 3 small businesses from around the state with the Business of the Year, Emerging Small Business, and New Business Startup Awards.
Thank you so much, Patrick. We are so thankful for your volunteership and your service to the board and to this team. Well, U.S. Bank's outstanding and continuous support of this organization is very admirable. So we invited Steve Saludos from U.S. Bank to share a few words as title sponsor.
Good evening and welcome to this year's virtual 15th annual Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce Business Awards, Rising Through Adversity. On behalf of U.S. Bank, we are honored to be here with you. I'm Steve Saludos, Executive Vice President of U.S. Bank. We are delighted to be the title sponsor for this evening's event. The Hmong Chamber and its members are very important to U.S. Bank. We have had the privilege of a long and successful relationship with the Hmong Chamber and Hmong community, sharing in monumental celebrations such as this evening. In addition to celebrating the successes tonight, it is very important to me to take a moment to also acknowledge the incredible adversity experienced by so many in our Hmong community throughout history. We also acknowledge the incredible strength demonstrated by so many in overcoming historical and even current-day challenges. The Hmong people are an example to so many of us in embracing opportunity, demonstrating tenacity, and overcoming obstacles. We at U.S. Bank honor the contributions of so many Hmong small business owners that have created and sustained small businesses that contribute to our local, state, and nation's prosperity. We will continue to support the Hmong Chamber and your small businesses throughout our expertise in small business planning, lending, and mentorship. It is important to us that you are successful and achieve your goals. U.S. Bank has invested our time, talents, and resources to see that our small business owners that bank with us succeed. Examples of our commitment in 2021 alone include one-to-one small business care calls and counseling as businesses continue to struggle with the impacts of the pandemic. Charitable donations through foundation grants and sponsorships to many of the nonprofit partners we work with who help support small business lending, technical assistance, education, and resource sharing. Completing over 2,600 PPP loans to support small businesses in Wisconsin. Supply chain financing focused on diverse businesses, in fact, doubling the number of diverse suppliers to U.S. Bank. We have also enhanced our hiring process, leadership, training, products, services, and investments in the community to make an even greater impact on bridging the economic inequalities of the communities we serve. We have invested in technology, allowing us to create virtual platforms in which to counsel and guide our customers. I'd like to also acknowledge the contributions of our staff to the Hmong Chamber Partnership, including Courtney Shung, Assistant Vice President, the Branch Manager of our MEC1 office, and also Vice President Bob Lamb, recently appointed to the Hmong Chamber Loan Committee. Please know how grateful we are to the Wisconsin Hmong Chamber and the Hmong community for your trust and partnership. We admire all of tonight's winners, all of those nominated, and all the Chamber members who support the Chamber and its mission. Our congratulations in advance to all of tonight's winners. Please enjoy tonight's awards program.
Thank you so much, Steve. We're so glad we can count on you year after year for your support. This partnership is valuable. It is time now to reveal this year's nominees, hear their stories of rising through adversity, and to hand out these beautiful glass awards. First, we want to announce our first Raffle Award winner of this evening. It is a gift card to a very great restaurant, the Bonefish Grill in Milwaukee here, or near the area, $25 gift card. And the winner is David Kircher of Milwaukee. David Kircher, you are the winner of the Bonefish Grill gift card. Congratulations, and congratulations for your participation. Thank you. All right, friends. First, we cannot do this without our sponsors, so another shout out to them. Our U.S. Bank friends, they're our title sponsor this evening. We also want to give a shout out to Milwaukee Bucks and LJ Inc. for being our platinum sponsors, and the rest here, bronze sponsors. So appreciative of your partnership. The Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce is pleased to recognize outstanding business professionals and businesses that make our community vibrant, invest in our families and children, and infuse innovation into the way that we live, work, and play. The Hmong Chamber receives numerous applications, and each of them deserving to be recognized. A committee then does the hard task of selecting 2 or 3 finalists for each category, and each finalist is then asked to share their story with their world premiere tonight. Winners' names have been sealed away in envelopes and will be announced momentarily. Those who could be with us will accept their award in person. All right, so let's get to our first category of this evening. I know that this is a moment you've been waiting for. This award recognizes an Asian American professional who is an emerging leader who showcases their passion and drive to move the Asian American community forward through their innovative community projects and efforts. Here are the nominees for Young Professional of the Year.
My name is Tai Yang, and I was nominated for the Young Professional of the Year award. I attended the University of Wisconsin-Madison and received my Bachelor's of Science in Life Science Communication with an emphasis in marketing. I continued my career development up in the Twin Cities as a business developer, and I recently moved back home to help my parents keep their business afloat. I am currently serving as the Chair Commissioner for the City of Green Bay's Equal Rights Commission. I'm also serving as the Chair for the Green Bay Chamber of Commerce's Small Business Working Group. I'm also serving as the Vice Chair for the Economic Development Authority Committee for the City of Green Bay. I'm a member of the Brown County's first ever Racial Equity Ad Hoc Committee, and I am also a co-founder of a new group called NEW AAPI Professionals. I'm also a social media mogul. I am sponsored by brands to create content for their social media platforms. I am also a columnist for the Green Bay City Pages, and my column is called Commissioner's Report. When I moved back home, I realized that there was no central organization or hub that focused solely on the Asian community. And during the pandemic, it was vital that we had an organization or a group to distribute important and critical resources. In order to ensure that our Asian community received those critical resources and were represented at decision-making tables during the pandemic, I took it upon myself to create my own seat at stakeholder tables. I immersed myself into different various fields to make sure that our Asian community received a well-rounded pool of resources. I wanted to bridge the gap between the Asian community and organizations such as the health and hospital systems, the education system, the police department, grassroots organizations, and many more entities, not just in the city, but also county and region-wide. I want to leave you guys with some encouraging words, and that is, don't be afraid to insert yourself or create your own seat at tables where we are underrepresented as Asian Americans.
My name is Dennis Tan, and I've been nominated for the Young Professional of the Year award. I am a cost reduction consultant with my own franchise, Schoolie Mitchell. I help businesses and organizations reduce daily expenses anywhere from 28 to over 50%. Professionally, I have accomplished many milestones in my career, But the goal that I truly have fulfilled and continue to fulfill every day is that I am the owner of my own company, where I'm able to continue to help other companies strive. By being involved in many networking and service organizations, I have been able to give back to my community in so many ways. Business referrals to help their business grow, or providing service time to nonprofit groups and helping out the less fortunate. By giving back, you create a positive image of yourself and others around you. All of us face some sort of challenges every day. My parents often ask me if I encounter any issues or problems here in Wisconsin. And I always reply by saying it's okay. Wisconsin's a very warm and welcoming state, so don't worry. Be the person to remain calm. Listen to what others are saying. Understand where they're coming from. Understand what it is or why it is. Without understanding the whys and simply move to confrontation is not solving any problem. So the quote or tip for us to overcome adversity, there are 3 things I like to say. 1, be calm. 2, remain positive and surround yourself with positive people. And lastly, number 3 is to have an open mind, an open heart, and open arms. These are the 3 main ingredients to bring peace and unity in our community.
Hello everyone, my name is Mai Zhang and I am from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I'm the president, CEO, and founder of Hmong American Leadership and Economic Development. Who am I? I open doors and pave foundations for the next generation as the generation before me did. So currently, I am the Community Economic Development Officer for WEDA, the Wisconsin Housing Economic Development, on top of being the president of HALED. My background stems from community and economic development. I've worked in the finance industry, the World Banking and Corporate Foundation for over 17 years. Recently, throughout my career, I would say, reflecting back, I would be most proud of is really being able to facilitate the deployment of over $500,000 in corporate capital. I've also been able to help Hmong candidates, really uplifting and elevating Hmong leaders into positions of power. So I've served on over 4 different political campaigns as strategist, and that led to my own election in 2019-2020, where I ran and got elected as the first Hmong and AAPI councilwoman in Eau Claire. So as a newly elected councilwoman, I was challenged with not only the systemic barriers, I was also challenged with COVID, the pandemic, with anti-Asian hate crimes, and the division that continues to be embedded into the communities of color. And so through those challenges and conversations, in 2020, I really kicked up where I needed to make sure that I am at the front line addressing systemic racism and institutionalized barriers through crucial conversations and accountability. Alone, we are fragile and easily overpowered. Together, in community, we can be the force, and together we can gain power.
The 2021 Young Professional of the Year Award goes to Tai Yang. Congratulations. We're going to hear now from Tara on this honor.
Thank you for nominating me for the Young Professional of the Year Award. A special thank you to Hwcc for hosting this annual award event and for also continuously highlighting Asian businesses and also professionals in Wisconsin. I also want to thank my partners for graciously reaching out and collaborating with me through these past few years that I've been home. And last but not least, I want to say thank you to my family and friends for encouraging me through the ups and downs of my career these past few years. In this past year, I devoted and committed my time to collaborating with key organizations and stakeholders to ensure that our Asian community received critical resources in order to persevere through the pandemic. Much of my work is based on collaboration, so this award shows just how amazing our community really is. I would like to share 3 pieces of advice that helped shape my career. The first piece of advice would be do not be afraid to create your own seat at decision-making tables. The second piece of advice that I'd like to share with all of you is that the more you do for your community, the more an abundance of success you will gain. And the last piece of advice I'd like to leave all of you guys is do not let your past mistakes hold you back from your future potential. Thank you again for nominating me for the Young Professional of the Year Award. It's truly an honor.
Congratulations to all the nominees, and congratulations, Tara. You deserve it. We're so happy for you. All right, as I mentioned, we're going to hear from some friends who could not be here in person tonight. First, Representative Francesca Hong of the 76th Assembly District right here in Wisconsin.
Najong, I'm State Representative Francesca Hong, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. The Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce has done an incredible job during these past couple years of turbulence and volatility in our state. They have brought visibility to the AAPI community, especially the Hmong community, by providing direct resources to our entrepreneurs in the different types of diverse ways that not many places are able to do. As a small business owner myself, I've been able to personally see the relationship building and the community investment that the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce has provided for our communities. Specifically, the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce and their entrepreneurs, we've been able to overcome adversity by investing in our communities. We know that relying on our family, our friends, and our community members and asking for help, believing in that vulnerability and that outreach as power is what brings strength to our small businesses, in addition to the direct resources that HWCC is able to provide. Together, we have all overcome adversity.
Thank you, Representative Francesca Hong. We appreciate your support. All right, this next award recognizes an Asian American business professional who has achieved significant milestones in their professional career, elevating the community with their accomplishments. Here are the nominees for Professional of the Year.
My name is Chia Vang. I am the Interim Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I am also a full professor in the History Department. And thank you to the person who nominated me for the Professional of the Year Award. So in 2006, I completed my doctoral degree from the University of Minnesota, and the History Department here recruited me. So I have been a history faculty member since 2006, but since 2017, I also became a senior administrator, first associate vice chancellor, and then now I'm the interim chief diversity, equity, and inclusion officer. I am a scholar. I've written 4 books and co-edited 1 volume. For the last 10 years, I have taken UWM students to Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand. My research is also all over the world. My most recent project is in South America. This last year was really hard. I think we all know with the 2020 calls for racial justice across the country, UWM also implemented a number of different things. So I was involved in holding a number of racial justice dialogue. And also in spring of 2021, I led 6 different sessions, panels, all virtual, focusing on how Asian Americans in Wisconsin were doing during the pandemic. And some of the topics included all of the anti-Asian hate that happened on our campus, across the country, really a space for people to process, understand the history of anti-Asian biases. I really think that all of us, each of us, need to be informed and aware of things that are happening locally and globally. I think focusing on how I respond, no matter how difficult it is, how I respond to a situation will determine whether or not I will thrive. So I want other people to do the same things. I think that's very important.
Hello, my name is Tai Yang, and I'm honored to be nominated as the Professional of the Year. Well, my background is in graphic design and illustration, and I graduated from Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design. And I started my career in TV broadcast with the Fox station here in Milwaukee. Then I moved over to CBS for a couple of years, and then now I'm currently the Creative Services Manager for Milwaukee PBS, and I've been working there for 21 years. So my wife and I also own a show called Najong Milwaukee TV, and which we started here, and it's the first Hmong over-the-air show here in Southeast Wisconsin. Living in this pandemic had revealed a lot about our society and a lot about ourselves too. I mean, we've seen how society has changed and how COVID had negatively impacted our people for the worse. And I think getting through this time is just to keep on thinking positively and how we can better each other and be innovative in how we can learn from each other and think creatively to move us forward. One of the things I tell myself is, if it was easy, anybody can do it. And I use this quote to kind of pick me up when I'm down or when I fall, and dust myself off and keep on moving forward to my goals. And my goal is to leave something here for our children so that they can pick it up where I left off.
Hi, I'm Mai Kuher. I'm the principal here at Johnston Elementary. I'm nominated for the category of Professional of the Year 40 plus. It's an honor to be nominated among other professionals in this category. I would say the individuals who know me would be very surprised that I end up here in education. I've done a lot of different career and different journey, from youth development to school counseling to higher ed, and I end up here in education. I'm a product of the educators before me in this district, and there's probably still some that are still here that were my teachers. But I also wanted to be able to give back and to be also to be a role model to our students in our community who look like me, to know that there's the opportunity for them to grow and to develop themselves so that they can choose a career also in education. This pandemic has created a lot of adversity for all of us, whether that is in the field of education or all the Asian hate situations that arise in our community. I don't think that we necessarily have overcome it yet. I think we're still in it, especially from an educator standpoint, from the unfinished learning that have happened since March of 2019, along with last school year. We have much that we need to tackle and to help get our students close some learning gaps. I often, when I was teaching in the school as a school counselor, one of my quote that I love sharing with my sixth graders is, if it is to be, it begins with me. If you want something done, do it yourself. Work with others, collaborate, figure it out. You can't wait for others to do it. You need to be an integral part of that. And so roll up those sleeves and let's get working.
The 2021 Professional of the Year Award goes to Dr. Chia Yuyi Vang. Congratulations to Dr. Chia. We're very excited for you. Just this week, I had the opportunity to see her be named one of the disruptors this year from the Women's Fund. Very awesome job. Congratulations to all the nominees and to Dr. Chia for Professional of the Year. All right, next we want to say hello to Dr. Chia. She has some words about this honor.
Thank you, Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, for continuing to lift our community throughout the state. I want to thank the individual who nominated me for the Professional of the Year Award. It is humbling to know that the work that I'm doing is impactful and that others value the impact that we've had on campus and around the community. This last year has been incredibly challenging for all of us. Here at UW-Milwaukee, I've had the opportunity to bring many people from different perspectives to discuss issues of racial justice, anti-Asian hate, and creating opportunities for people to learn about the challenges of systemic racism in our campus and across the country and throughout the world, actually. So thank you for this opportunity. I know that it has been difficult for all of us. My family, we all had to confront, the pandemic just like the rest of you. I've also lost very close family members to the pandemic, and I know that many of you have as well. I hope that this next year will be brighter for all of us. I want to wish the Chamber much more success as we embark on a new year. Thank you again for all that you've done and for lifting each and every one of us and all of the people who were nominated. Congratulations and thank you to everyone.
Congratulations, Dr. Chia. You know, I just saw her yesterday. I said, it's been a long time since you've been in Minnesota. We grew up in the same area, in the city of St. Paul. And I said, come back, let's hang out, let's be family again. And she said, heck no, my job here is amazing. So she loves all of you here in Wisconsin. All right, next, a few words and a few remarks from Lee Pao Tao, Wood County Board Supervisor for District 10.
My name is Lee Pao Tao. I am a Wood County Board Supervisor for District number 10. HWCC helps establish small businesses in the Asian community and also helps support the small businesses to be successful. AAPI has risen through adversity by having members of the community taking on leadership roles in government offices.
And thank you so much. We're going to announce our business awards in just a moment. For now, I get the pleasure of introducing my friend, the visionary leader behind the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. Now, I heard her say yesterday that her two passions, education and community, and what a perfect role for her to be at the helm, the executive director of this chamber. It is the intersection of those two buckets. Now, Dr. Macy Yang Her, to experience her own set of challenges and adversity running a 501c6 organization, you know, as a leader, one would be thinking about how do I pivot my business strategies to meet the current needs of the community during the pandemic? Will I be able to keep my staff safe and productive during this time? And how do I keep them healthy? We can all learn a thing or two from this wise woman. So please help me welcome Dr. Macy Yang Her with the Community Impact Report and Reflections on Rising Through Adversity.
Thank you, Bao. Thank you so much. And let me just take a few minutes to say thank you. Bao is doing an amazing job tonight emceeing our awards celebration tonight. Thank you so much, Bao, for saying yes. Again, as Bao mentioned, I'm Macy Her, the Executive Director of the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations to all of our awardees already tonight, and to those that are going to be following me tonight as well. This event tonight is all about our small businesses, especially our small businesses from the underinvested, underbanked communities. This is about rising through adversity, rising through all of that we've gone through for almost 2 years and beyond that. But especially these past 2 years with the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as all the racial tensions and incidents that did occur. While tonight we're celebrating how the small businesses have risen through these difficult times and how they're even thriving, we are mindful here at HWCC that our communities are still working through many racial tensions and incidents that happen around us, and that the pandemic is still very much in our midst. The verdict that was just announced in the Kyle Rittenhouse case just today is at the top of many of our minds. We know that. We worry about many of us worry how this is going to further impact our communities. Our thoughts are with our community as we continue through our program tonight and as we celebrate our small businesses. Now on to our HWCC Community Impact Community Impact Report. HWCC, Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, is a community development financial institution. We are a statewide organization. And here on the screen, you can see all of the areas in which we have served over the last many years since our inception. There are two main things that we do at HWCC. We provide technical assistance as well as provide lending dollars to those who qualify, just as Bao had mentioned earlier in our program today. In terms of our revolving loan fund, in our portfolio, we're proud to say that we have a very diverse portfolio. It was made possible and created in 2007 through seed funding through WEDC. Thank you so much to WEDC who believed in the vision and the possibilities of HWCC. The loans deployed up until this day, 93 loans at almost $2.2 million. Loans leveraged, $12.5 million. Jobs created, 270 plus jobs. And jobs retained, 150 plus jobs. Now we're going to focus on 2021 successes. This past year, we've been able to give out loans, deploy loans in amounts of $5,000 to $75,000. 13 loans total so far, but we have many loans, possibility applications still in our pipeline that we're looking at and working on right now. 15 of them total. Total deployed dollars up until this moment is $365,000. Jobs created, 61 jobs, and jobs retained, 73. It's very important that I mention the growth and expansion that has occurred this past year with Hwcc. On the top of this list is opening up a Madison satellite office. We collaborated with the Latino Chamber of Commerce of Dane County and Madison Black Chamber of Commerce, the City of Madison, and J.D. McCormick Properties to create a culture, what we called Culture Collectives, which is on State Street. It's a pop-up experience for vendors. We were able to bring into that space 11 vendors from the area of those of racial minority, multicultural backgrounds. We developed relationships with Department of Health Services, which helped to increase mental health awareness and really promoting workforce in the mental health field. We worked with the Ethnic Diverse Business Coalition and helped the Governor's Office and the Department of Administration really understand the minority-owned small businesses and their needs. And as a result, in the end, there was a commitment of $75 million to help our businesses and to help our chambers to continue to do the work that we do. We were able to increase or strengthen partnerships with the City of Madison, various Madison Economic Development offices, including chambers, First Citizens Bank, and Eau Claire Area Chamber of Commerce that we recently started conversations with. The possibilities are endless. We've also increased our membership. But I also want to mention what has happened within our office itself, within Hwcc. I'm proud to say that now, for the first time in the history of our chamber, we now are able to provide health insurance and a 401k retirement plan to our staff, which I'm very proud of. We are now we have not moved from being a good organization to a great one to work for. In terms of community engagement, we have collaborated with Hmong chambers in Minnesota and California and supported some of their events, such as their golf outings, and also programming. Another round of Brew City Match occurred this year. We've also expanded the Brew City Match corridors. Hwcc provides support to new organizations, such as the Hmong American Leadership and Economic Development. Stronger collaborations with WACMA and its members. WACMA stands for Wisconsin United Coalition of Mutual Assistance Associations, and Hwcc is a member of WACMA as well. Furthermore, we serve on various boards such as Employ MKE, the Havenwoods, Wisconsin Economic Development Association, or WEDA, WACMA, as I mentioned earlier, and the Madison Economic Development Impact Group. There is much on the horizon. There are plans to expand our physical presence in the state of Wisconsin. We have talked with several individuals all across the state to make sure that we can have a home in places more than just in our headquarters here in Milwaukee, to expand beyond our satellite offices in Wausau and Madison. More to come in 2022. We've also developed a partnership with Madison College. A lot of exciting projects coming up in the spring of 2022. I'm proud to share with you. Continue to broaden our reach within the AAPI business communities. That is certainly a goal we have for 2022, as well as to increase our membership and benefits for our members into the coming year. There's so much more, but I'm going to leave the rest as a surprise for all of us as we move into a new year. And we hope that you'll continue to follow us on our social media and in our e-newsletters to see what we're up to as we continue to help small businesses around the state. Thank you.
Thank you so
so much, Dr. Macy. You know, your courage and your steadfast commitment has resulted in these businesses not only surviving the pandemic, but thriving through the pandemic. So thank you so much. All right, friends, we're going to get to raffle number 2 and 3 now. First, our AAPI Business Restaurant Gift Certificate, $30 here. Our first winner is Mary Lou Gonzalez. Mary Lou, congratulations. Felicidades to you. And also another gift certificate of the same amount. We want to welcome and congratulate John Lee of Sun Prairie. John, congratulations to you. Once again, we would not be able to do any of this work without our sponsors. Let's take a look at them again. U.S. Bank, thank you so much for being our title sponsor this year. Also, thank you so much to the Milwaukee Bucks and to our friends at LJ Inc. for our platinum sponsorship. And the many friends that you see on the screen are bronze sponsors. Next, thank you so much. We want to get to also our friends at My Yuatao. She is a friend of ours from Appleton, Wisconsin, and wants to offer these words this evening.
안녕하세요. We have My Yuatao, City Council of Appleton, District 7. It's an honor to celebrate the 15th Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce Business Award. I would like to congratulate the award winners of professionals and business. Thank you for your hard work and your dedications to our communities. I myself is a small business owner. I have worked with the Hmong Chamber for many years. I have saw the success that the Hmong Chamber has helped many of our Hmong business throughout Wisconsin. The Hmong Chamber has provided resource, loans, and consultations for us to start our business and to expand our business throughout Wisconsin. The last 2 years, many of us have lost our loved ones, our jobs, and our businesses due to the pandemic. But that doesn't stop us. We continue to work hard together and to thrive in our community. Together, we will rise through adversity.
Thank you so much, Alderperson My Yuatao from Appleton. Thank you for representing all of us in that area. All right, friends, just a few minutes before the 7 o'clock hour, you know what that means. We have to put in our last minute bids for our raffle item, that grand prize, the Pokemon cards. Now, I know my kids love them. Your kids will love them. Perhaps you love them yourself, and as an adult, you have the chance to take this home. It's $1,300 in value, and just a $10 gift to the organization could get you that prize. Now, on to our business awards, starting with the Startup Business Award category. Now, this award recognizes an Asian American owned new business startup that has demonstrated an upward trajectory towards sustainability and growth while venturing into non-traditional business development industries. Here are the nominees for Startup Business of the Year.
My name is Tu Moore. I'm nominated for Startup Business of the Year. My family and I, we started Boba Bay in last year of April, late April there, May. It's a passion of ours to be a part of the community and to serve and provide to them too. So it was super tough for me and my business because we started during the peak of the COVID, with the shutdowns coming with the restaurants and businesses. We want to keep the place clean, sanitize for our customers, and it takes a lot of hard work and effort, but I think what really helped us was a community that is just so supportive. And I guess the other thing that helps us is our business. 90% of it is just, customers come in and grab their stuff and they go. So for those facing any kind of adversity, I would say just, keep on believing in yourself and keep on working hard at what at what you do. Do not give up. Seek help from other people that's in your field. The road's always tough, but, always believe in yourself, know that, there's always gonna be obstacles, but you always gotta keep at it to get to where you wanna get to, so.
My name is Tai Yang. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin here. I am nominated for Starting of the Year. Hwcc always open a restaurant, from my experience. I know that food brings in everybody together, so that's one of the reasons why I do want to open a restaurant in the DP area here. It's really challenging, especially opening a week before the COVID shutdown. So the first week that we did our grand opening was really smooth. And then the second week, we had to refocus everything because there's a shutdown. So, I mean, there's no dine-ins, so we're only able to do carryouts, takeouts, deliveries, and curbside pickups. So we did that for a while, all the way until they lifted the state ban. Then we just did limited seating and pretty much just sanitized every single table after customers eat. Well, I want to say everything is always hard work, you know, regardless whatever you do in life. Like when we opened here, we didn't know there's gonna be a shutdown. So it was bad timing, but either way, if it's bad timing or whatever, you're just gonna have to just weather the storm and just keep working hard. And at the end, it's gonna, you know, pay off. That's why we're here right now.
The 2021 Startup Business of the Year Award goes to Boba Bay. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Startup Business of the Year. Congratulations to all the nominees. Here's Boba Bay on the honor.
What a year it has been. Time has flown by so quick, and November is almost halfway through. First off, I want to thank God for His love and always providing for my family, leading me from one door of opportunity to another. Thank you to the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce for what you do, allowing small businesses like mine to shine and be brought forth on your platform. Thank you to all those who nominated Boba Bay for the Startup Business of the Year Award. Thank you for your love and support that you have shown for Boba Bay. And to our valued customers, I personally thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. It's people like you that makes Boba Bay what it is today and what it's grown to be. Needless to say, but this past year was not the best year for business, let alone a startup drink food business like Boba Bay. With COVID, we had to fight through the lack of customer presence, limited supplies, lack of personnel, and many other things that business struggles with. But with the strong determination and the will to succeed, along with an awesome staff, I'm happy to say that we are still here serving our customers with a great and quality product. Lastly, but certainly not least, I wanted to thank my girls and my family for the commitment and the hard work that they've put into the business with me. Boba Bay is not what it is without you, so thank you so much. If there's one thing or a piece of advice I could leave the audience is no reward comes without risk. If you want to do or start something, go for it and chase after it. You cannot know what's ahead if you don't take the path. Thank you.
Thank you, Boba Bay, for winning this award, and congratulations again to all of our nominees. Let's go now to Hwcc, Wisconsin, where our friend Yelang Zhang, the DC Everest School Board member and Marathon County Board Supervisor, is, and would like to say hello.
My name is Yelang Zhang. I am County Board Supervisor representing District 19 in Marathon County. I'm also a member of the Village Board of Trustees for the Village of Weston and a member of the DC Everest Area School District Board of Education. The Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce has been instrumental in helping members of the Southeast Asian community and the AAPI community be able to become owners of their own destiny and chase what is known as the American dream. They have helped many members of the AAPI community become business owners, help their business rise, and continue to become a contributing member to our community locally and statewide. The AAPI community, despite the fact that we were attacked or there were many anti-Asian sentiments that were happening across the state and across the country here, the AAPI community continues to be civil in addressing these issues and continue to be part of the solutions and help address these problems by coming up with solutions to address these problems and continue to ensure that the state of Wisconsin, locally here in Marathon County and all across the country, is a welcoming community for all and continue to preach peace and happiness and love instead of focusing on the hateful and xenophobia that exists across this country here. And together, the AAPI community was able to work together and advocate and rally leaders from all across the spectrum to come together to unite against these type of hatred.
Thank you so much, Lang. Did you see his office, by the way? You can tell that's a man who's very busy. Congratulations again to our many raffle winners this evening. I have another one to announce right now. It's our fourth one. And this one I actually really love. As a mom of 3, a Sam's Club membership. Of course I want that. Sign me up. Congratulations to Renee Lindner of Milwaukee. Renee, congratulations. You won a Sam's Club membership. Thanks to all their friends who are donating these awesome raffle gifts as well. Hey, we want to say thanks now to our sponsors. Let's bring them up on the screen again. Take a look at this incredible collection of friends and partners right here in our community who are supporting this organization and our mission. So first, U.S. Bank, thank you so much for being a title sponsor this year. Also to the Milwaukee Bucks and LJ Inc. for your platinum sponsorship, and the rest here are bronze sponsors. 2 more awards this evening. Stay with us. Up next now, the Emerging Small Business of the Year Award recognizes an Asian American-owned small business that has demonstrated significant growth and success in the areas of economics, job creation, and market demand. Here are the nominees for Emerging Business of the Year.
Hello, we are Tu and Nally. Welcome to Nally's Flower Shop.
We are located in Madison, Wisconsin, and we were nominated for the Emerging Small Business. So we've been around ever since 2017, just helping the community with floral arrangements. I'm just thankful that I'm able to help those that are limited in English. I get to understand what they are looking for and be able to design the floor pieces that they had in mind. So COVID-19 was a big shutdown. The fact that we had to close our doors was the hardest thing that we had to do, because that's the beauty of a flower shop, is to be able to come in and see all the beautiful flowers and be able to pick the right one for your loved ones. And it was the hardest time for me to close my doors, but that didn't stop us from serving the community. We kept our e-commerce open. We communicated with our community through social media. From there, it was probably the biggest blessing in our lives, because people ordered flowers through our online shop to send their thoughts through flowers.
I always tell people, food is for the stomach, but flowers is for the soul. Whatever we have here in our shop is picked from what we would love and what we would have for ourselves and to give to another person. So when you come to Nally's Flower Shop, it's picked through love.
Hi, my name is Nuchi Lor, born and raised in Wausau, Wisconsin. This year, my business got nominated as a Emerging Small Business Award for the Hmong Chamber of Commerce. What Nuchi's Eatery is, we are a eatery and a bar. We provide food from as Thai cuisine to Asian fusion to modern style food. We do a lot of unique cooking here. We have an amazing bar we run here too at night. And we've been in business here at this location for 2 years, going on 3. I always had a dream of, being my own boss and owning a restaurant, because I have the biggest passion for cooking. It took me a while to be where I'm at, trying to get there, living the dream of working in the kitchen. COVID impacting our business, we were forced to close down, shut down. We did our best, what we can, to make it through, to make it happen. One of the major roadblocks that I had was, employees, having enough workers, being short-staffed. I had, working those extra long hours, just trying to go get by and trying to get things done, because we were just short in staff. I was the cook to the busser, to the bartender, from front house to back house. And that was one of my biggest challenges, it's how to, what you gotta do to get it done and taken care of. And that's what's one of my major roadblocks that I had to overcome, I can't take all the credit. The credit goes to my parents, especially my mom, my family, my friends who helped me out. And one last one is my team, my staff. You guys are amazing. I cannot do anything without you all.
Hi, my name is Bianca Lor.
And I am Macy Lor.
And we are
are the co-founders of Gonuku Dance Academy. We are honored to be nominated for Emerging Small Business of the Year. Gonuku Dance Academy began with a little girl's desire to just dance on stage. And then it became a dream of hers to create a team, her own choreography, and to compete with the best. And then it became a passion of hers to serve her community and to provide opportunities for others to reach their fullest potential. With over 15 years of dance experience, we opened the first Hmong Dance Academy in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in February of 2019.
During the pandemic, many families lost their source of income. Therefore, many students had to withdraw from our academy. With that being said, we were able to offer Zoom classes until we were able to resume back to the Dance Academy. We offer scholarship to those that need it, offer financial assistance, and create fundraiser to offset dance expense. It takes a village to raise a child. Therefore, together we can make a difference.
The 2021 Emerging Business of the Year Award goes to Nellie's Floral Shop. Congratulations. They're out of Madison. And congratulations to all the nominees. Here's Nellie's Floral Shop on the honor.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm Nellie.
And I'm Tu.
We are owners of Nellie's Floral Shop here in Madison, Wisconsin. First of all, we just want to say thank you for nominating us for the Emerging Small Business of the Year. Thank you, Hmong Chamber of Commerce, for the greatest opportunity. And we just can't thank you guys enough. Second of all, we just want to say thank you to the community.
Woo, we're so excited.
Thank you so much for all of the support through all these years ever since we've opened. We appreciate your continued support. This award just alone, it means so much to us and our family and our team here. We will continue to work hard. That is our promise to you, to continue to serve the community with all of our beautiful flower arrangements. So thank you guys so much for just helping us out. I definitely just want to take this time to thank my team, my husband for just being by my side ever since we've opened and just keeping our dreams alive. And my team, Angelique to Lorene, thanks to you guys. I couldn't have done this without all of your hard work for just taking care of our customers, as well as helping me on a daily basis with our floral arrangements to take care of our customers. And then just want to say thanks to all of my community here in the Madison area, just for just the continued support. You know, we just can't be here without you guys. So thank you guys. We just look forward to amazing many years to serving you guys and just helping you guys out as well with all of your special events. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And if you want to be business owners and entrepreneurs, definitely anybody can do it. It's possible. Just work hard and believe in yourself, and one day you're gonna own your own business just like us. So keep it up.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I love that message. Anyone can be an entrepreneur, especially if you're passionate about it. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Nellie's Floral Shop out of Madison, and congratulations to all the nominees for that category. All right, so the silent auction. What are you gonna get? Have you been bidding this evening? We have until 11 o'clock this night to participate. Look at all these amazing items. We're talking about courtside seats at the Milwaukee Bucks. My goodness. We have a getaway, snowblower, Granite Peak tickets. Hey, if you don't have someone to give this to, the holidays are coming up, I'll take any of them. I was looking at the zip lining one, for example. All right, now our friend Judge Christy Kashua Yang would like to offer some remarks.
Welcome to the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce 15th Annual Business Celebration. I'm Christy Yang. Research and history have demonstrated that the economic inequality in a community hinders that community's ability to progress, find prosperity, and to have peace. That's why the work of the HWCC is so important. And to that end, thank you to the HWCC for all that it's done to elevate the community. One way in which the AAPI community has risen through adversity is the bonding and collaboration between the Asian subgroups in the Asian community to address anti-Asian racism. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you so much for joining us, Judge Christika Yang. Now, we hope you're having a good time tonight. Let us know. We want to know where you're coming from, where you're joining us from, and where and what is your name. So let us know, use that chat box and type it up. And we hope you've been inspired. So yeah, the same way that we are inspired listening and watching these videos, we hope that you are too, and also relating to these stories about rising through adversity. Please consider tonight a gift to the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. We have several ways for you to contribute. The silent auction, as we just mentioned, gives you the opportunity to make a gift and receive a fun item in return. It feels good too. Just make sure your bid is the winning one. And you can also give by going to hmongchamber.org/donate. You can see it right at the bottom of the screen there. HWCC's mission is to provide financial resources and technical assistance that will improve economic opportunities in low-income and underserved communities. Our final award this evening recognizes an Asian American-owned business that has made a significant contribution to the community while supporting the economic growth of that community it serves by practicing great work ethics, processes, and systems at their business to provide quality services and products to their customers. Here are the nominees for Business of the Year.
Hi, my name is Dawn Yang. I'm the General Manager of Nyajo Milwaukee TV. Nyajo Milwaukee TV is one of the finalists for Business of the Year Award. So Nyajo Milwaukee TV launched our very first show in September of 2017. Nyajo Milwaukee TV was started by my husband, Tai Yang, who is the CEO, and myself. I'm the General Manager of Nyajo Milwaukee TV. We also have a dedicated team of individuals to help us along the way, and they are crucial in making sure that we meet all of our goals. None of this would be possible without our wonderful TV team. We also like to thank all of our viewers that's been supporting us since day one. We started this platform so that we can have a resource for the Hmong community and the Southeast Asian and or AAPI community to utilize to get impactful information out to the community. In addition to that, our platform is also utilized to showcase positive stories to inspire and empower others. So some of the adversity that we overcame this year is trying to combat the COVID-19 and or AAPI hate. Nyajo Milwaukee TV was able to collaborate with a number of organizations locally and across the state of Wisconsin to address some of the misinformation that was out there in the community. We did research and we've produced these informative, impactful videos in order to disseminate the information timely and likely saved many lives. So in quote, I'd like to share in order for everyone to overcome adversity, and this is something that I try to remember myself, is that when things are easy, you don't grow. You only grow when you face challenges.
Nhớ rằng ý chồng cứ tin anh cha sợ đời cho phong như cho lưu theo mỏ chùa. Nó nó cũng trong xía thì cũng tông chí này mà nó cũng hua chế này sánh ba.
Cú hoa nhà cú lì anh nhật chỉ trong xuyên đầu hành điểm xong nó cú tàu nam này lu la luan ở trong business of the year ở học bên Hmong community. Có cho.วันใดเราเขียนล้านเราจะกูยาที่หนึ่งเอาเลยแต่ช่วยเพิ่งสาให้เดี๋ยวสาเจอจะเกมบ่ชัวว่าสันทีช่วยเหอะจีโจลุ่นนั่งเลยอะกับมัวช่วยเหอะเราเนี่ยว่าแกกันดาวมันจีนะเดี๋ยวที่จะจีเชียเรามันเที่ยวลุ่นละลัวเดี๋ยวไปหาหนึ่งเที่ยวดาวเดี๋ยวหาเรามันอยู่ดาวลุ่นล้านเกาหลีเกาหลีนะเนี่ยว่าเป็นจังหวะเนาะเดี๋ยวที่เรามันว่าดาวลุ่นล้านเราตัวชี้ช่อง
trái nó thầu lúc pandemic nữ bí na nữ chủ sĩ ní ý ya or sel chập lờ or ưa này chỉ ưa chỉ tao bỏ đùa thea nữ nhưng or tao ưa lại lùa nữ kia nhau nhau mình chỉ vì thế ưa ya lu business nó mò chỉ cho nên phèn chống chỉ cho chọn sai chỉ là cô chỉ cho tôi chống bảo li giá ta lò chỉ thầu lúc xong ta lò yếu cơ nó chỉ ưa thêm mà tất cả bí khi mình chỉ đùa đâu khó vì thế nên lỡ ý nhỏ xí lo mình chỉ là cả tờ mình chỉ là cái ư thế li đã cả mà khi đại nên rủ cái cho nên cô đã cả biết tua lấy cô thế
nữ hai cha khó cái lúc là lấy chỉ yếu là mu vợ lý cha yếu thế là sau tôi yếu tụ khang thế yếu lúc là lúa khả năng mà cũngยังหายจะจังหายแต่ในยังชิมวยข้อขกงเองจะละป้าแค่ก็ดีดบละขอไว้สิจะขอตัวรู้ลูกเสียก็รอเสียกันได้ก็ you follow through ถ้าอยู่ขอ principle ได้ขอ philosophy ถ้าสุดท้ายจะจันเนี่ยเราจะอยู่แต่ชิมาถ้าเขาลงเราจะอยู่เที่ยงแล้วนะso คนนั้นอยากกูขอ advice กูจะอยากให้ขอunique stuff so
My name is Alex Hanasakta. We own Sap here in Racine, Wisconsin. So Sap kind of stems from like the Lao refugee experience, right? Using our culture, using our food as a means to start conversation with people that really don't know what happened in Laos at that time of the war and why refugees are here. What inspired us to open here in Racine was I've always believed in planting the seeds where there's not much going on, right? Like Milwaukee, there's a lot of Asian restaurants. Madison, there's a lot of Asian restaurants. Why go to a place that's kind of like saturated with a bunch of Asian restaurants? We thought it would be ideal to go to a place that didn't have many Asian restaurants or many Asian arts in general. So it was a no-brainer to plant that seed here and hopefully it'll grow. And we went through some adversity with staffing. Starting a whole restaurant in general is just a project on its own. And ultimately with COVID, we kind of just had to pivot and use what stuck, such as takeout. And right now with things opening up a little more, we are offering dine-in, but the issues were like any other restaurant, really hard work. Coming over this adversity, it's always a challenge. Every day is a new challenge. So you're always getting something thrown at you. And overcoming that adversity is really just seeing the positive response from our fans, our guests, having them really kind of be the driving force on keeping up with the madness that's happening with restaurants right now. My best advice for anyone in business right now is just to stay positive. We're all in this together. Everyone's going through it. We'll definitely overcome it. Just keep going and knowing that your other business family and friends are here with you.
The 2021 Business of the Year Award goes to Yeong Milwaukee TV. Congratulations. You are a gift to this community and our location this evening. So congratulations. Here's Dawn Yang on the honor.
Hello, I'm Dawn Yang, General Manager of Yeong TV. Thank you to those that nominated Yeong TV LLC for Business of the Year Award. We're humbled and honored to be selected for this award among such wonderful and well-deserved businesses. I want to thank God for all of His blessings and enriching our lives with many wonderful people we've met along the way. Thank you to Tai Yang, my husband and CEO of Yeong TV, for your vision, dedication, and hard work. Tai and I decided it was time we gave back to our community after he put in well over 20 years of experience in the news and television media. This was one of the reasons why we started Yeong TV for the underserved community in 2017. Tai, your commitment to your day-to-day job at Milwaukee PBS, our passion project, Yeong TV, and countless community projects continue to amaze me and inspire many others. Thank you to our entire Yeong TV team from the beginning stages until now for all of your hard work and dedication to our mission. We are so lucky to work alongside such incredible individuals. Thank you to my daughter Samantha and son-in-law Titus for your patience and help with our endless passion and community projects. Thank you to our parents, family, friends, our viewers, past sponsors, donors, for standing alongside us from the very beginning. We could not have made it this far without you and your ongoing support. Receiving this award means so much to us. This recognition continues to inspire us to produce meaningful and educational programming. It motivates us to find ways to improve, empower, and inspire others. Yeong TV rose through adversity during the pandemic by thinking creatively and becoming innovative to meet the needs of our communities when information was needed most due to social distancing. Yeong TV was able to combat misinformation and Asian hate during challenging times by having open dialogues and bringing timely health and safety information to our Hmong and AAPI communities. During the height of the pandemic, when we were unable to meet in person, Yeong TV became a resource for all community partners and organizations to host virtual workshops, group meetings, and cultural celebrations. This was one way we used our platform and technology to bring impactful information and hope to our community. Through Nyajong TV, we reach hundreds of thousands in the safety and comfort of their homes across the state of Wisconsin and around the world. Our Nyajong TV team rose above adversity by thinking creatively, becoming resilient and innovative. Remember, when faced with challenges, use it as an opportunity to grow. Thank you, Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, for this distinguished award and for all of the amazing work you do to uplift our community.
Congratulations to Dawn and Tai of Nyajong Milwaukee TV for the Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to all the nominees this evening and to all the award winners. All right, more winners to announce now. This is just one of the many boxes as part of that Pokemon gift set. Now it's time to announce the grand raffle winner. I have the envelope here. The card is Shua Tao of Milwaukee. Congratulations to you. It's a $1,300 value. Congratulations. You're going to be the most popular person at your holiday party because someone special is going to receive all of those, or you could share it among all your friends and family members as well. Thanks to everyone who participated in the raffle drawing this year, and to our silent auction items, those who have already participated. And guess what? There's still time to do so. Now through 11 p.m., this is the moment you really have to be paying attention to those items because you want to make sure your bid is the highest one. That's how you win. You have control over your fate. You bid until you beat your competitors. So check out your items, check out who's bidding and what number you have to beat in order to take that item home. So again, thank you all for participating in the raffle and silent auction. So yesterday, Dr. Chia, when we saw her yesterday, she said, you know what? Win or lose today, we're all winners because we get to celebrate each other's successes and we're on the other side of the pandemic, even if some days it doesn't feel like it. So I want to bring back my friend and the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, Dr. Macy Yang. We're very close to popping open. A bottle of champagne is waiting for us on the other side of this wall. I'm so inspired tonight. So many great stories of grit, resilience, and rising through adversity, as our theme suggests. I know that so many folks, I hope you're ready for it, your team is ready for it, to be answering those calls, because what we heard tonight is that any dream, any passion can be turned into a business with the right resources. And literally, even years ago, there weren't a lot of avenues. There weren't a lot of available resources at our fingertips to help lead us there, to help us get to our dreams, to open up a shop or to get a business plan in place, get a marketing plan in place. Those things can be barriers to all of us who want to fulfill our dreams of becoming an entrepreneur, an owner and operator. So be ready for those calls. There's a lot of them thinking, what can I do? How can I fulfill my dream? I want to know though, how are you feeling in this moment after a calendar year of what seemed like adversity over adversity, yet we're also celebrating so many people who are standing still on their own 2 feet?
Well, Bao, thank you for that. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful because what we have seen over the last almost 2 years here are even those businesses that we weren't sure if we're going to survive did. And not only did they survive, they're beginning to thrive. Mm-hmm. They're thriving. Even those who had language barriers and had a difficult time, not all of them, but many of them found ways to make it through and are continuing to do that. And so I'm feeling very hopeful, and we got a great team to make sure that they're successful. And one thing I want to mention is our deployment rate with our technical assistants, all the help that we're able to provide them. Actually, we have close to a 0% really default rate. Which is amazing, and I owe that to our team and the work that we do.
Well, congratulations to your team. Congratulations to everyone involved in supporting small businesses in our community, especially the underserved ones. Our Hmong and Asian American businesses, they do need an extra support or call or, meet up at their location just to let them know that there are people behind them and will support. We have so many people to thank tonight, and we want to first start off with our amazing sponsor. So let's list them again. Our title sponsor this evening is U.S. Bank. Thank you so much for that incredible sponsorship. We continue to count on you to support us year after year. Also, thanks to our Milwaukee Bucks and LJ Inc. for being our platinum sponsors this year, and our friends who are our bronze sponsors. Let me list them here. Wakama, RPM Bodywork, Madison Area Technical College, the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, Northwestern Mutual, Covantage, the Hmong American Friendship Association, Hmong American Center, BBB of Wisconsin, the Alternative Family Services, Nyajong Milwaukee TV, and Zhong Ginseng Incorporated. We also want to make sure that we give a shout out to our legacy donors, who are Yi and Tong Vu, our Zhong Ginseng friends, and the newest donor this year, Phyllis Birmingham. Thank you so much. Once again, legacy donors. Thanks for joining us from all around the world this evening. You have been a great audience. Please share the news about this incredible organization, our incredible leader, Macy. Tell your friends about how she can help you. And reach out to have a conversation about technical assistance, marketing, how to build a passion into a dream and capitalize on it. The resources are available, and they're available right here with the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. They are partners to a lot of different organizations and agencies out there who, if they can't support you, they will lead you to those organizations that can provide a little bit more money, maybe some real estate and other items that can really help build your business. Also, thank you to Nyajong Milwaukee TV, again, for hosting us in this beautiful space. That's Dawn and Tai, our producers of those incredible videos. I am blown away by those videos. I can watch them all over again because they're so well done. It felt like we had the presence of all of those business owners and operators and professionals right here in our room with us. So I really appreciated the quality of those videos, and really they took their time, and everyone was able to express how much joy they're feeling after a year and a half of adversity.
So I want to say GK Media and Jack Tao Productions, thank you so much for the beautiful work with the videos.
Thanks, excellent for them. And thanks for many volunteers. They're working behind the scenes. You're looking at maybe 2 people here. You've seen some others who have been live in the studio, but we have so many volunteers right behind the camera who are so incredibly reliable. They've been working very hard. We've had some really late evenings right here setting up for this evening, and also thinking about our script and making sure those video packages are in. And it's a thankless job. So we want to say thank you to our volunteers, and thanks to the HWCC board and team members. We express our sincerest gratitude to all of our sponsors once again, and to everyone's contributions tonight, either in the raffle, providing a raffle item, or the silent auction items that you can still participate in. They all make a difference. Congratulations again to all the business leaders and owners highlighted today, and for all the other business owners and operators and professionals out in the community, and there are many of them watching tonight. We look forward to recognizing you next year.
It's all about our small businesses.
It is.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everyone, and be well.